Hi, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. I wanted to do this video, and as promised, we are here. This is for my divested, swirling BWE women, black women who have been online long enough to know that there used to be a black woman sector. And over here we do channel talk. Honestly, as non-biasedly as I can. We've been doing it for years. If I want to talk about it, or y'all want to talk about it, or if I want to talk about it, we're talking about it, because like I watch what y'all watch what I watch, and we all got questions. So as a content creator, I'm gonna create content. No, Miss Queen Shots came over here, and she was like, what do you know about Lexus Exodus, and is she married to a white man? And my premise is, I don't know, but we finna read this comment and then we'll get into it. But she like laid the whole video out for us, so I'm like, why wouldn't we do a video that she just gave us a whole video for? So she was like, hey neighbor. No way. Girl, I used to watch Lexus Exodus Faithful, so I gathered some key information that she shared, which ultimately made me raise an eyebrow. So here's where the beef started, which I didn't know. Samantha's cooker identity was revealed, and Lexus Exodus blamed Exotical United for it. And we know that Lexus Exodus has an issue with exotic or biracial, multiracial women, which I like to call them. And we know that Samantha Cooker just disappeared off the map one day. And then she came back. And then she disappeared again. Then she came back for a minute recently, and then I don't know. But no one doxed Samantha Cooker. She doxed herself. Samantha has a very distinctive voice and did not do anything to alter it. So naturally, when Samantha was making TikTok videos showing her face, people easily could identify her voice from YouTube. Samantha always makes comments about her distinctive voice, so I'm unsure of why she wouldn't try to alter it if she wanted to protect her anonymity. Lexus Exodus made an extremely hateful and racist response video where she used racial slurs and blamed biracial content creators for doxing Samantha Cooker. And she was projecting her own fears of being discovered and uncovered as a fraud. This is beautifully written, right? You know, and I can read it like this. This is beautiful. Who knew? I didn't know they doxed Samantha Cooker. I don't know. Y'all know me. We got a relationship. Some of y'all know where I live. Some of y'all got my real phone number. Y'all ain't telling nobody. Or maybe y'all just can't find me because I'm like nowhere on the internet but here. And I really never really had a fear of being found out or doxxed. I just kind of got on here and did what I wanted. And after I put my face out, I like my face. I think y'all like my face, whether it's the best face or not. We all like to be face to face around here. You know what I'm saying? So whatever other creators do, I don't mind. But let's get back to her point number 3. It's beautifully laid out in this document. Key facts about Lexus Exodus. She already had a black son from a black man, which I knew that. She mentioned having an executive position for a pharmaceutical rep company. This is why I think she is terrified of being identified, because she'd immediately be fired. I don't think she was ever or is still married to that fairy tale white man. First off, what person would say with someone who bashes the men or women within their community? First off, what person would stay with someone who bashes the men and women of their community? Oh, i.e. her white husband or fake white husband. She trashed the white women and half white biracial women. No happily married person is online constantly creating hateful and angry content. And I think that divestment was so popular, like when it first hit, like not when it first hit, because we know like Miss Archduchess is like one of the like creators of divestment, but of course she like never technically got her the flowers she deserved. And the face of divestment now kind of is DZ and her panel, and there was a lady named Divested Diamonds, and I think she changed her name now, and it's like a divested puppet now. And now you don't see divestment everywhere as we once did. Because even Sin G came online and was like, I'm not a divester. Then next thing you know, she was saying all the divestment talking points and things that divestors were saying. So this was another thing that I noticed among big black woman creators, where they took all the, I think even Yanni was talking about divestment, and she posted a picture of somebody and was preaching divestment, but posted a picture of a black man with her, and they like ate her up in the comments. And divestment was a thing that was a trend. When I talk about healing and health and black women, mental health and healing that I created was a trend for black women, divestment was a trend for black women, whereas a lot of black women were pretending to be divested as a grift and a ploy to get views, when ultimately we all found out that black women really weren't divesting. Black women weren't even swirling or trying to date out. I consider myself a swirler now, because I never know what I'm going to do. Look at what I just did with the one guy. So it's just that Lexus Exodus, I believe, got on a grift or a ploy that she might not necessarily believe in, but it made her a lot of money. And people believed it. So I think she just had to go with it. Whether she was just dating a white man at that time, or whether she created a fictional white man, I don't know, but I think that it served her well, and it got her a lot of views. And even with the biracial and multiracial girls going after her, because I don't feel like any divester who's truly divested is like mad at other races of women. Just being honest, like even me, I'm not mad at other races of women. I'm not technically divested, but other races of women, I'm not mad at them. I'm just mad at black women. You know what I mean? So I just think that with Lexus Exodus, it might have just kind of got carried away. And then I kind of think she was kind of getting upset maybe because people are not subscribing to her Patreon as much, because people just don't have no money. People don't have no money. And then I think that too, maybe because she don't put out a lot of content and nurture her audience. But we did a channel talk video about this. I still love all black women creators. I'm just here to answer questions that other black women might have about what happened, what's going on. But I did hear her rant against that multiracial and biracial girls, and then they dragged her for filth and kept dragging her and dragging her and dragging her. And me being the gangster that I am, I feel like if she was really gangster about it, I would have came on here every day and making videos about them. Like, they wouldn't have been able to drag me like that. But my other token mean, maybe they dragged her because they was right and she couldn't say nothing because they was right. So I just feel like I support any black woman creator where they at, but I just feel like that racism in black women is not serving black women at all, and is actually destroying black women. And that's why y'all have so many issues on top of issues on top of issues. I just realized y'all was as racist as y'all is. I didn't realize y'all was really racist. Like, it's just kind of weird in 2025. Like, oh, we had the civil rights movement for what? For people to accept you, but for you not to accept people? Like, I don't know. Just weird anyway. But we kind of talked about that on my last live. But if you all are interested, you can go to the channel talk live that I did, where I kind of talked about it, or what I felt about it. But black women are just kind of racist. That's what I got. I don't know. And we already did the biracial, multiracial girls swept up the YouTube streets, and can black women duplicate it? We already did that because at first I thought black women were just mad at biracial and multiracial girls because y'all man liked her. And y'all also adore and praise her skin tone. But now I see you don't like her for that reason, and you all are just racist. Like, you don't like women because of their skin tone. Like, when you really think about it and say it, it's really like a real joke. But I didn't know Samantha Cooker got doxxed. I was wondering why she went. We even did wear Samantha Cooker videos. Actually, some of y'all found me because we was all looking for Samantha Cooker. And I reached out to Samantha Cooker on TikTok, and she saw my message and said, girl, back. But y'all know she's my mentor in my head. No hard feelings. I understand. I'm kind of a hard person to like and get along with, because after people do and steal your content, they don't want to face you face to face. I'm not saying I've done ideas that's hers, but usually when I do ideas that's other women, I usually tell you, like, go check her out over there. Or, hey, I'm going to get an ideal over there. Or, hey, this was inspired by such and such video. But, you know, I'm just a real SBA bitch from some season, you know. So, you know, you know. So it's just kind of hard, you know, for any black woman creator to give me my flowers because, you know, why gas up a girl with a big she-go anyway? You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all digging on these black jet black eyebrows. These are really black. But I think that's about it. I wanted to do the video because I feel like she laid it out like perfectly for us, and I think a lot of women got that question. But if Samantha was doxxed or not doxxed, I think if you're on here and really want to be anonymous, you wouldn't put your face out there. I was kind of happy to see her face for representation of a dark-skinned black woman, or just to not feel so alone, you know, like Yanni show her face and Tanya and CNG, but a lot of women, black women, don't really show their faces online for fear that other black women would drag them. And a lot of black women who get doxxed, sometimes people want to say it's black men, but I think a lot of times it's black women. Just period. I don't, you know, black women hatred is real over here. We study black women hatred. So, I feel like maybe that's why Samantha left. She got doxxed, but I figure you'll live on because what people gonna do? I guess call your job if they find your job. I guess. Now, did she dox herself? I feel like Samantha Cooker kind of sometimes, not even being funny, I think she kind of like to throw rocks and hide her hands a little bit, as much as I adore her, because she kind of did that with the divestment. And then, of course, the divestments did a video dragging her, which I don't like the YouTube fighting and beefing. Even when she kind of got into it with Chrissy, she kind of started it a little bit. She kind of did. But I think she should have been able to say what she wanted to say. But that's why I'm glad y'all let me do me. Thank you for letting me be myself again. I'm glad I don't got them type of problems, and I don't care the way these women say what I say. They want me to say something so they'll know what to say next. So I think Samantha Cooker kind of do the throw the rocks and hide the hands, you know, coming up in church and, you know, being for Christ. You can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't have a lot of sex, but what you can do is keep drama and going. So that reminds me, I have to read this one lady comments. For some reason it don't show up in my background, but it show up on my notifications. So we got a good neighbor who's been coming over here dropping gems, so I definitely have to respond to her. But whenever the weather is fair, honey. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed doing it. It was easy breezy, beautiful cover girl for me. So anytime a video is easy and not too heavy and too hard on my mind, I guess put below what y'all know or whatever. But what y'all want me to say? She ain't got no white husband, but it was a good ploy and a good grift to make money, and she got good graphics, you know what I mean? Then I remember she did that Kamala. She's doing the little dated series that is AI or whatever, you know, have the little black girl Rachel dating, and those are really funny. I enjoy those. But I remember one where she wanted to mammy on it, where she was like, black men don't vote for Kamala because she gonna do this and that. Or don't vote for Donald Trump, black men, because they gonna do this and that. That one, I just clicked off of it. Which I wouldn't be surprised if people unsubscribe from that, because if you're a divested woman, seem like your mind would know that a lot of divested women are voting for Donald Trump. Like, he's the man. And if he's not the man, neighbor, don't fight me. Don't fight me. If he's not the man, he the man who won, okay? He won. He won. He won. He won. No, I definitely didn't do y'all with the politics like I could have. I gave y'all grace, and that's how we get along, to agree to disagree. But I feel like she wasn't reading the room of her crowd, and she might have turned people off with that. And I just feel like she just can't take that the YouTube streets changed and the biracial and multiracial girls took over the YouTube streets. But I didn't see Lexus Exodus promoting no black women channels. I didn't see Lexus Exodus saying, go follow this girl, go follow that girl. So she was a girl that was in a space where she could have led other black women to other black women channels, and she didn't use her voice for good. Whereas the biracial girls did it and promoted all. The United Exotical promoted the brown skin Exotical that promoted the regular black girl, and those girls kept it going. Lexus X didn't do none of that, so she can hate on them all she want. Where her channel video? Even the little clout I always break down and bust down and do a channel video. Even with the little clout I always had to promote and shout out other black women channels to grow. But whether you like Lexus X's, whether you like Samantha Cooker, whether you like whoever you like, I don't care nothing about it. We came together to do a video. Me and you get along just fine, so we are here for the enjoyment of black womanhood or lack thereof. So stay beautiful, wonderful you. Flip side, dip side. What do we say? Oh, I will see you on the flip side, dip side. Because I'm like, why do I say flip side, dip? He used to say I'm going to see you on the flip side, dip side. And just enjoy being the beautiful, wonderful black woman that you are. I'm excited about your healing journey. I'm wondering will we be doing a video about that. The whole last live was actually about that. I was thinking about titling it, but I don't know. And I'm wondering will we do a video related to it. But on our way to 4,000 watch hours, we got the subs. We just need 4,000 watch hours to get re-monetized and see if they're going to pay us. But stay beautiful, one for you. Bye. Guess to go.